regular unscented. Before they invented Ultra Hold, it was so much simpler in those days. We didn't have this gluttony of hair care products like you have today. I'm talking pre-mousse here, or Dippity-Doo and Queen Helene styling gel. We'd comb the gel into the hair, wrap the ends, which were usually fried from a fresh razor cut and bleach job, roll the hair up onto pastel plastic rollers, bake it 360 degrees for 45 minutes, and then hold on to your scalps, ladies. It's time to let the teasing begin. The hairstyles that we created are the stuff that legends are made of. I had my first job at 14 in a beauty parlor after school. Mr. Bruce's Beauty Rama. 9 operators working 6 days and 3 nights a week to bring glamour to the masses. Mr. Bruce himself worked the entire 7. I never met a man more dedicated to the art of hairstyling. The standards by which all hairstyles are judged was reflected in the work of Mr. Bruce. They were like sweet confections in every color. He'd create bubbles, double bubbles, with or without flips, elevated flips, artichokes, beehives, barrel curls, airlifts with a man-tailored box cut in the back, asymmetrical Ann Miller flips. His razor cutting and feathering were legendary for miles around. No one feathered like Mr. Bruce. Watch him comb out a head of hair was a truly mesmerizing experience. He'd start by ratting the hair until it looked like a big matted mess. And then right before your eyes, he'd create the most amazingly beautiful hairstyles. Swirling, whirling, curling his way along. Women would wait weeks to have an appointment with him. Wasn't unusual to see cash prizes laid out to the receptionist to get a desperate client in on Mr. Bruce's lunch hour. And he'd skip his lunch and do their hair, because he cared just that much. Till one day he began to act a little strange. He just stood behind his chair, staring into the mirror, not saying a word to anyone, just staring into the mirror and styling hair, until that moment in which he kind of just snapped, taking the pointed end of a rat tail comb without showing any emotions. He jammed it into the ear canal of poor Mrs. Franklin in one quick movement. She didn't even scream. She just got this shocked look on her face and kind of slumped forward in the chair. The ambulance took her away while the men in the white coats helped Mr. Bruce into a straitjacket and then a waiting police car. He did pause momentarily in the parking lot near a beautifully coiffed client, though, muttering something like, "Don't forget to wrap your head in toilet paper before you go to bed, dear, so it'll stay nice and fresh till New Year's." I knew at that moment Mr. Bruce wouldn't be in on Monday. You know, in some small way, I've always felt like people like Mr. Bruce were helping to make the world a better place by making people more beautiful. Because I figured if making people look good could make them happy, and if happiness could bring about a better world, then I would become like Mr. Bruce and dedicate my entire life to making people look good. Oh, I can hear some of you out there thinking, if it isn't Pollyanna with a hairbrush, perhaps. But ask yourselves if you'd be happier with that bad haircut sitting next to you. I thought not. Give thanks. Give thanks to the hairdressers. You know, a new do can be just the ticket to pick you up out of the holiday doldrums. I mean, even a grown man will stand in front of the mirror and preen. First part his hair on the left, slick it back, comb it up into a quiff. It's a simple ritual, but find the right hairstyle and you're king for the day. Find the wrong one, you're the office loser. Oh, the power of the mighty little comb. Heady, huh? How could I not have become a hairdresser? I was born to it, like a fish to water. No